Hey Keith, just doing water change. Evening Dean. Well, can't promise you good, but I can do my best. Alright mate, not bad. I'm good. Well, as good as can be. Oh dear. You don't want to be doing that. I've put more how do you feel here in my Julie de Chromis hard water tank, Keith. See if it grows. As you can see, I've took a load of stones out as well. So much in there, and the fish was just adding. Feeling any better, Keith? I did all my water changes last night. So it's just I'm getting 2 pairs of a pistogramma now. 1 pair's gonna go in here for now, till the tank's ready. But if you look down there, there's a perfect cave what the old nanochromis carved out, well, dug out with a mouth. So, still ill. Good morning, Craig. Welcome in, sir. I've put my discus tank up to 30 as well, Keith. Hello, Discus North, welcome in. And by the way, 20 is a nice round number. 17 doesn't seem right. Beautiful discus you have, by the way. It likes your new additions as well. I'm getting 2 more. I'll get them a week on Thursday. How was who responded, Keith? Sorry, I got sidetracked there. Oh yeah, totally fine. Totally fine. No difference really. Plants seem okay as well. Is it a Penang eruption? Because I had one of them in my basket. This is the thing when you've got different size ones and then you've got ones, I'm noticing ones that are dominant for food. So what I've started doing is putting food all over the tank, and then the ones that don't get first thingy. Get some, oh, blue eruption. The one I put in my basket was a Penang. It was a red and white one. Just want some more colour in my discus tank. Oh, well, I will. I've noticed now if I put it in one corner, that nasty one there just guards all the food and scares all the others away. I did, Keith, yeah. He uses them rubs. Really useful box company. Them rubs are that strong. Their advertisement for it is that you can put one of them boxes underneath a car tyre and stand a car on 4 boxes. They're made with tempered plastic. Yeah, what I did notice, after I'd give them Cali blackworms, they turn the nose up at the granules, so I changed the granules. I've started giving them, I've got that one. Stenker. It's nice and small and soft. And I got this one again, nice and small. So I've added more to the collection. Just want to make sure they're having a good variety, and I've also got beef fat granules. Got that from Germany. Yeah, I did a bit of reading with foods and what they are, what they have in them, what they don't have in them. Don't usually do that. Welcome in, Jeff. Hello, Jay. So, yeah, they work, Keith. I don't know why I ain't used them really, but yeah, they do work. They just try not to put too high light on them to get algae, because scraping algae off them really makes them like untransparent. So you try and go with like a low, with them, if you can use them for breeding, try a low light, no plants. The red lid tetragranules. I've got that one. Oh, do you mean Prima? Because if you mean Prima, I've got the flake and that one up there. It's the same stuff. It's just got a blue lid. But then if you don't use the lights, you've no issues with algae. Just your standard stuff really. Tetra brand. The only other one that Tetra do with a red lid is Prima. Some are really hard to get here. I had to get 4 of my foods from 2 from Belgium and 2 from Germany. A lot of the stuff in the UK available is just your generic basic. I like my Tetra foods, Jeff. I love my Tetra foods. Tetra flake's my favourite flake food as well because it's bioactive, so it don't foul your water. That is a very good question. And my answer would be, so far, a variety of discus type foods. Live bloodworm, but I don't feed live bloodworm. I might have to start giving them some though. 10 packs of Cali blackworm, another 25 quid. Gone through 15 packs. That's not just the discus, by the way. That's a full fish room, and you can tell because all the fish are happy and breeding. Swiffle, welcome in, sir. Welcome in. The tetraciclid flake's good, I used to use it. Oh, the tetratropical colour granules. No, we can't get them here. I can see the link here, but if I press on the link, it goes off. I'll go off the live. I can't check links. You can't check links while live, otherwise the live goes off. $8 AM. It's 8 AM somewhere. They don't like the discus tetragranule though. It's like a red colour grain. Even the Stenka one's like a reddy colour. Yeah, this is the thing, when they're in a community tank, that's not the fish's fault, because they don't feel as protected in their own tank. They tend to either eat the fry themselves or the fry get eaten. Is it me, or does discus like the colour red? Maybe. It wouldn't surprise me, no, they're not daft. Man now come up to the tank at this side here. When I wake up in the morning, my pillow's there, obviously. They're all here waiting, looking at me. I can stay there for about 10 minutes and just stare at them. As you can see, I've added more plants to this. It's a lot more dense. There's still a gap in the back, but it's got a lot. And I've got a nubius on the wood now. There and there. Thank you, Jeff. As I say, I've got one apista tank done here. I've still got one of them pads left. One of these. Got one there. Got two plants looking a bit sad. I've put a few shrimp in there. They're all melting back, unfortunately. But how do I feel about unplanted tanks? Does this answer your question? Don't mind them. Don't mind them at all. Oh, Craig, I found out what that plant is. Do you know that stricter? It's called Nymphaea stricter. It's a hygrophila. It's not as expensive, and I've never thought it was available, but yeah, you can get it. So I've ordered 4 pots. Not welcome in, OD. But no, I love unplanted. You can see there's an unplanted tank. I didn't know it was a hygrophila. But the way it looks on pictures is very different to what you've got it like. But I think that's down to how it's planted. Because I like how it's bald at the bottom, but you've got leaf on the top like a palm tree. I love that look. You don't just strip it down to like that. You get loads of it in all tanks, Jeff. It's just, especially if you want any breeding, because it's just great stuff. Algae wouldn't kill a plant. It would maybe suffocate it a little bit if there's is there a lot of algae? Swiffle, what's your water like? What pH? What pH have you got? pH can play an important part with plants. Yeah, I used to have it all, Jeff. I used to have that and home wart. Home wart and guppy grass are the two best things if you want breeding, especially with like live bearers or stuff like that. I saw them the other day. They're almost like little angels now. Cute as. I want some angelfish. Interesting. You keeping them on? We're going to do a big tank of angels. My favourite tropical fish, that's an easy one now. It's the discus fish. Excuse the tank looking like cloudy, it's not, it's got tannins in it. Morning, Glenn. Morning. Good evening. No. Well, that is one way of sexing them, Jeff. But I have seen mature males with very little bristles. Blue phantom. Nice. How are you feeling, Glenn? They're all snarling. That's also down to, if dependent on temperature, to what sex you get. I did an experiment, Keith, with 2 clutches. One I did cooler, one I did warmer. One turned out male, one turned out female, barring 2 males. I was tempted to buy and I'm saying this right, do you know the snow white plecos, but an albino form? I don't know if it's a lie or what, but they're on eBay. I've personally never seen a snow. It's actually white as well. A white pleco with red eyes. Not an albino. Not an albino. I never even knew they existed. Hello, Joey. Welcome in, sir. One bad apple does destroy the barrels of apples. You're right, it does. Just doing a water change on my discus tank. I've added some more crypts, smaller species through the middle, and I've put that one there, the Lucipinis, not Lucipinis, Lucia. Excuse the glare back, there's nothing I can do about that. Thank you for coming here. I've had one salt water tank and it was just, for me, I think it was the way I did it. I made too much work for myself. What, from your greens, Craig? Them green jades, I was looking at all your babies. It's the thing with shrimp. Sometimes you can get shrimp what just give you 10 or 20 here and there, and then you can get them ones that give you hundreds. You go away, do your thing for 3 months, come back to the shrimp tank, and it's like, what's happened? You don't breed the stripe out. Mature shrimp have it. Most mature Neo-Caridina, aka cherry shrimp, carry the mostly on females. Even if it's a solid colour, it won't stay solid. It won't stay solid colour forever. By the time it gets like 2 years old, it'll start forming there'll be females will start forming a stripe. They're not. No, I don't know how when it's an actual marking of a shrimp. It's a mature thing. I've got it in my reds. Hello, Kim. Welcome in. Hope you're well. How's Mike? Should I call him Joff? Green, yeah. You will. Swiffle, are they a nice solid colour? Are the legs the same colour? Because if the legs and the antennas are the same colour, keep hold of them ones because they'll produce the best. With shrimp, you want a target colour. For instance, red shrimp. If it's got red carapace, red legs, red antennas, it's good. If it's yellow, it's full yellow, got yellow legs, it's good. If it's green, it's got full green legs, it's good. Don't worry also about juveniles showing a little bit of translucent because they do thicken up in colour with age. As with any Neo-Caridina, you will get ones that are just rubbish. They're going mad. They go in any tank. I suppose the females don't carry it. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, that tigerish stripe colouring, Keith, if it stayed like that as an adult, that's what's known as a throw it in the bin cull. Obviously don't throw it in the bin. You just gotta, it's how much work you put in with shrimp. Any shrimp, you put the work in the selective breeding, you'll get good quality bloodlines. Also, my recommendations is having bloodlines from various people. So you've got good genetics. Not shrimp what are related or from the same batch. You just get better results. The way to do it. Yeah, There's some in there. And the rest, I'll show you. There they are. Good morning, Belinda. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Let the tank breed. Let the tank breed, Swiffle, and then give it a good cull of what you will see the difference. And the ones that look weak to you, take them out, put them into another tank. The ones that tend to look the solid colour, always hold back. Do that for about a year, and you'll have a tank full of thousands of high quality shrimp. Again, it's how much work you put in. Why not? Why not? It's part of the journey, isn't it? It's alright buying a fish as an adult and then breeding it, but where's the enjoyment in that? To me, I like to go the all 9 yards. I like to raise the fish up, I guess. Mine are doing great going. Nice. Oh, the person doesn't sell mystery stores now, gone. And why on God's earth do you want them, man? Painted, yep, that's what you want. I have blue diamond sapphire as well, which was bred in France. I've still got Caridina in my tanks. Just ones that Charlotte never collected, so I'm going to do a mixed tag with what I've got, see where it gets me. Nice. There is, Jeff, but they're idiots. If you want specific colour ones, that is. And half of them are selling mystery snails, apple snails, and not telling them the difference. There's not many of them, Jeff, in the UK. Decent ones, I'm talking ones what breed specific colours and purples and blacks, and you know, you want a black with a black body as well, not just a black shell. You know what I mean? It's... Thank you, Fish from Link. There's loads in the canals in America. I was watching a video, I think it's Rob's Aquatics. He was catching fish in a canal in Florida and it was just nailed with apple snails. Same in Australia. I've never thought of keeping them. Yeah, there is a big difference, Jeff. Apples are apples and mysteries are mysteries. But a lot of people sell apples as mystery snails. A lot. Just going to catch a few shrimp. Mysteries can't take the cold. I've never thought of doing them, Jeff. They're not my thing. They freak me out a little bit. But I have thought about getting the blueberries. Glenn must be tired. Good night, Glenn. God bless, and I hope your daughter's doing better. Melvin's in the building. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Make Melvin aroused. I'm only joking, Melvin. Welcome in, sir. You're mad and I'm not. You're fucking mad, Craig. No, you're more crazy, Craig. Crazy Caves catfish. Welcome in, Melvin. I hope I made you laugh. Everybody needs laughter in their life because, well, the world is too serious right now. I wonder what Israel have got in store for Iran. I wonder what they're going to do. I bet you Mossad now. I bet there's about 50 Mossad agents infiltrating inside Iran. You don't mess with Israel. You don't mess with Mossad. Mossad make the SAS look weak. But there's always going to be a battle going on somewhere in the world. It's just in humans' nature. Whether that be in a field with trenches or a field with football. Game over. Hey Craig, has anyone ever told you you're an expert keeper? I don't mean a fish keeper, I mean a goalkeeper. Yeah, I did new sand. These have got new sand. Nice new sand. Filters got cleaned yesterday. Algae's started to go off the rock. That's it, Jeff. This is, unfortunately, it's... is that a... Oh, that is a big bladder snail. I do not want that in my... Fucking Glen, have a word with fucking... What do you call it? Here's the size of that pea pod. That's not a bladder, that's a pond snail. That's a pond snail, is it not? Don't want to be in my fucking tank. Bastards. I hate them. No comment. They're coming off the plants. It got a squish, Keith. It's gone in the cichlid tank. They love them. I do often get a few, like Craig does, and Congos love to eat them as well. I'll never get rid of ramshorn snails. I've got some nice sexy snails, like I've got the pearl ones there. And I've got the little leopard ones, and I've got gold brown leopards. And I've got blues. There's a good blow. Yeah, he said, Keith. I've had it. I've had the Congo tetras eat a snail. Luckily enough, it was stuck at first, but then went in. Never come back out. So I left it alone. So Jeff, I'm getting a second pair of a pistogramma. And do you know which ones I've gone for? The Borellii. Uptown funk you up, say uptown funk you up. Tune. Hello, Joff. So I've gone for 2 pair of a pistogramma and 2 discus for £230. I got them from the same supplier as well, because rather than doing 4 individual shippings, it was 20 bucks for them all to be shipped. So I was like, I'll stay to the same seller. 4 centimetres the pistogramma are, male and female. And while the tank's getting done, 1 pair of a pistogramma is going to go in here. Well, for £30 for a pair, you can't complain, can you? Guaranteed male and female as well. Did you see that one I showed you, Jeff? The Elizabetha? Well, MC. It's a new one, but yeah, there's no way I'm paying £240 for a fish. He was messaging you at 3:30. Crack him, man. Welcome in, Skipper. It's bad for that, you know. People, he don't sleep when people sleep. £70 what, Jeff, for a pistogramma? Nobody wakes baby up. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I think that was it a pair up? Oh, can you? Nice, now it is a showstopper. It's just whether or not you'll reply. Welcome in, everyone. It's nice to have you all here. Let's feed some fish. You ready, Craig? Squirt, squirt. Squirt, squirt. Squirt, squirt. Squirt, squirt. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Oh, I'm getting stuck. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Squirt, squirt. Oh, it's warm in here. You off to bed? Oh, it's Jeff off skiing. Catch you later. Do you know, I ordered my Cali black worms. So if you're looking on eBay and anyone's wondering, in the UK, and there's the ones for £25. If you order them on a Friday, they get delivered on the Saturday. But personally, I'd order them on the Tuesday to have them delivered on a Wednesday, because on a Tuesday the delivery comes in. No worries, Jeff, you go do what you gotta do, fella, that's fine, but we've all got lives. Well, I ain't got a life. Oh, what, second boxes in 2 parcels? What you done that for? That'll cost you way more. If you want, if you get the price for shipping, Craig, let me know and I'll sort the shipping, I'll send it over. I don't want you being out of pocket. I've still got to send you bits. I better pull my finger out. Ah, right, okay. I'll let you go, I'll let you pay this time. I'll just buy you something and not say. Hello, Christine. Welcome in. So yeah, I'm going to put a pair of apistogramma in here, I think. Whether I can't see them breeding successfully in there because of the Congos and the Africans, but the tank I want them to go in's not ready yet. $50. Okay, Dad. I owe you one then, don't I? Add it to my IOUs. International shipping ears from starting from 2 kilos, £35. Yeah, I do. Can't expect you to pay $50 on shipping and me not. Yeah, yes, but I'm a friend what repays. Hey, I'll be the only one in the UK to have, if they get here, to have freeze-dried Cali black worms. Woohoo! They would sell so well here, you know. So well. If they was available here, everyone would go on to them. I can guarantee it. Yep. Better than the UK. It's like every country is better than the UK, isn't it, when it comes to fish foods and whatnot. I changed the discus I'm getting as well. I've gone for a giant flora, which is like a turquoise wild type looking one, but it's one of the bigger ones, one that grows big. And what was the other one I picked? Because I've changed my basket. We pay a lot more. Fish tax, water tax, VAT. But that'll be good if Diamax comes into the UK, Craig. I always say Diamax, it's Dimax. DY Max. Or if Glenn can start, I've told Glenn to start stocking more fish stuff because it's mostly shrimp specific, and the shrimp hobby and for a business in the UK, there's just not a, you just can't have a successful business with shrimp because not many people keep Caridina. So I said to him, you need to target a few more fish things. Pleco stuff, Pleco foods, fish foods, different brands. Because if Glenn sold all what I buy, if Glenn had all the stuff for the discus, I'd have bought it from him. but Glenn doesn't. I've told Glenn as well, Keith. I also raised about you asking about the carbon. I said to him, you can't get chatty and expect. You're a business at the end of the day. You've got to be on it. No, there's not even a fish shop. It's not big money to be made. Not in the first 5 years, anyways. Well, for here, Craig, there was 8 shops, 8 local fish shops. There's now 1. Says it all. Bear in mind, my city, there's now over 500,000, 500,000 people. So it's like, would it really work? Someone offered me a shop already set up for 10 grand, but I won't buy in somebody else's business. If I wanted to do a business, I want to be able to do it myself. But yeah, low ballers. Hello, Greg. Discus are doing great, Greg. Just doing a water change now, just filling it back up. Certainly eat a lot of food, Discus do. They eat way more food than the other fish. Welcome in. I had a guy come here, Craig, right, and they had 2 plecos advertised at £15 for 2. And bear in mind, these want 2.5 centimetres like you get in a shop. These was like 1.5 inches, 2 inches. So probably pretty much a juvenile. And he came and put me on the spot and he said, how many will you do me for 20 quid? Well, you're not to blame because it's a good blame. But if I wouldn't have seen your discus, I probably wouldn't have got discus. If I'm honest. Jeff came, welcome in. Good little unboxing. I like to see unboxings because I'm always interested how people package. First unboxing in your fish room. The colours do really well, by the way. Might get some angels next, after my discus. I could tell you was ill, Keith. You just weren't with it at all. Most welcome, sir. I felt quite sorry for the Tardle, to be honest, Keith. I'm only joking. No, it was not a bad video at all. But you could tell you want your usual self. That is for sure. How many? I'm going to say, Craig, you must have quite a lot coming from them now. Now you've got a lot of albinos. Yeah, I know you have. They're all over. Seen them in the tank. We've got all different size ones. Not a bad thing. I've done that, Keith. I was poorly once and Glenn was like, oh, unbox it, do a video. Funny enough, I had COVID. I was like, no, not a chance, because it really not. COVID's weird because you feel so odd with it. It's not like your average cold or flu. It's like it changes. It hits you one time and affects your breathing, and then it hits you another time and it affects everything. My brother's still having treatment now, 2 years after having COVID, for on his lungs. What, and then it just dies off, Craig? Or yeah, you've got it. Well, this is it. You've got to, aren't you? Because if you don't, what starts happening? You've probably seen it yourself. I know, because I've done it. If fry don't get enough, they stunt, don't they? I had some really picky epistogramma. Bear in mind they're a dwarf cichlid anyways. And even after a year there was only 1 centimetre in size. You're just going to have to work out a feed system. Or do two larger, rather than 3 feeds, do 2 larger ones. You know when they've got them because you get all the little fry with the little red bellies. I love to see that. That's when you know your fry are eating. I ain't done no brine shrimp for a week. Ran out. Alright, cool. Nice. Yeah, but the way you've got your tanks set up next to each other in a long row, it can't be hard. Do you know what I'd suggest? Look what's about on YouTube. You can never go wrong. See how somebody else does it. It is a full-time job. Welcome back, Skipper. Is it for an overflow, or is it just for like when you want to empty the tanks? Or is it to do empty and fill? Because I can draw some up and I'm quite good like that. Burger and dogs. We have the thingies here now, the thingy, that means the thingy. Smash burgers. Oh, I can't stop having enough of them. We've just got a Wendy's in the UK as well in our city. And I'm still yet to try it. Everyone's going on about it, ranting and raving. But I begrudge paying double the price just because it's Wendy's. But do a split, make a split so you can fill 3 tanks up at once. Like you can get like a T-junction. And you could run your one pipe into 3. For instance, if I want to fill multiple tanks up with this, it does fill up quite fast. If I want to do a second tank, I just add an extra line onto that one. Then I could fill that tank on that tank. And then I've got another device where I turn 1 into 2, I've turned 2 into 4. Me. From Wingham. Was it nice, Craig? Yeah. It's what you want, a good Chinese. My dad said to me, if they'd still been living in Hong Kong and you saw the menu like you're getting a Chinese in the UK, if you had ordered half of them dishes in Hong Kong, China, they wouldn't even know what you was asking for. He said it's very different. Yes, okay. I do. And an auto shut off, and it's got a back flush, so it cleans itself out halfway through. Sweet and sour pork. I like the sweet and sour pork when the pork's in the batter. Yeah, I wouldn't get nowhere near what I get for Arrow, Keith, if I wasn't using a booster. I wasn't using a booster on my old one, and put it this way, I had to turn the tap on and wait 4 days. Yeah, I've got the DI there, Keith, and I've got a DI there. That needs changing. That's dead. But I've got one ready to change it, I'm just lazy. They would be like, what the fuck, Craig? Why are you rowing my Ford? Oh, nice. Is that from your winter cleaning days? See, I'd have that. I'd have my tap water running through that. A 25 litre DI resin vessel would last me. You know. Imagine trying to fill it up though. Cost you about 500 quid in resin. Good morning, sir. Welcome, England. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not cheap stuff. If you're not using it, Keith, put it up for sale. Some pond geezer will buy that. I was looking at some 11 litres, not 25, just 11. I was going to salt mine up a little bit. But because I changed the resin, I haven't changed my membrane and that for a year. But as long as I change the resin, it does run to 000. But I will be changing my membrane and that soon. Not looking forward to that, but it's got to be done. Why don't you make a badass system? Take yourself to the next level. Treat that water like it's gold. Right, let's give these some food. Which food shall I feed? I think I'll feed the discus granule. Yeah, I can just. He's saying that, Craig. You. I can't do it because I wake the wife up. And if I wake the wife up, I'll end up with a black eye. I was cleaning them yesterday, Craig, the sponge filters in that tank, and I was getting that earthy smell. You know what I mean, that earthy smell, exactly what you're smelling now. That's when you know a tank's just running like clockwork. Aussie, 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 oi, 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 Aussie. You did us in the cricket. I don't. Yeah, I hope everybody's got that Friday feeling, unless you're at work Saturday. That river smell. It's just you know that earthy smells good. If I clean the filter out and I know that tank's bad, I can smell it's bad, but which rarely happens. But if I took the filters out of there now and started rinsing them, that's all you get is that earthy smell. If I sniff up this, yep, earthy smell. It's the only thing I'll say about this fucking discus food. You get floaters, and then they end up in the skimmer, and Robert don't want that. The earth smells like earth. You can smell like some foods like, I ain't gonna name the name, but some fish flake I used, I put it in every tank. I went out my room downstairs to get some more smoke. Come back up, my room stank, and I mean stank. Icarus cichlid is a stinky food. Not the inner city. Rapashi does, but that's the idea. Save 200 up. Send it to me. I can easily save 200 up fast. Sounds like a plan. You know, 4 years ago, before Brexit, or whatever Brexit was, there were so many things you could get without this tax and that tax, and then everyone was like, I want to leave, I want to leave. Now we've left, it's like, ugh. And now every foreign country we go to are adding tourist taxes and taking the piss out of us, basically. Mugging us off. It's like I'm going to Benidorm in March next year. And even before I've gone, I've got to pay fucking tourist tax. Fucking tourist tax. If the UK government made better facilities for people to who wants to holiday in the UK? All it does is fucking rain. Bring your brollies. Yeah, of course they did, Keith. Of course they did. Yes, Craig. Oh, sorry, I'm having to put my phone on. It's fucking what I'm in here. And I mean boiling. It's fucking 27 Celsius in here. You will at first. But it'll change eventually when you build up a rapport with your new grafters, and you see they're doing a good job and that. I get that, but she's now making something of herself, isn't she? Yeah, but she doesn't do nothing. She does plenty. It's just you. You're a fucking. You're an OCD fucking workaholic. I know because when I was so severe OCD, I used to drive my wife crazy. She used to beg me to not clean, you know. And then if she'd do a job, I'd contradict it because it wasn't done in my way, and that's wrong. Nobody can clean as good as yourself. That's OCD though, Craig. That's not you as a person. That's just what OCD does. You're so set on your routines, so set in your ways. Someone comes in and grabs an Hoover, starts overing your carpet, but does it the wrong way. For instance, when I used to over carpets, I know this sounds daft, but I always used to over the outside edge first and then work my way from left to right, or right to left. Yeah, you do. Dog hairs are one of the worst. Arguments, what used to be in my old marriage. Yeah, I've seen it a few times. It's just the way it is and know who you are at the moment. I don't even know where my OCD went. They put me on a different medication. And I literally, like, it was like, I didn't get lazy, don't get me wrong. I just stopped caring about how nice something looks. And then one night I just got like a thing in my head and I thought to myself, it's all well and good having an happy home, but if you're not happy, what's the point? And when I mean a happy home, I mean a nice clean home. But for me now, I look at it and a house is to be lived in. When I was bad, my kids couldn't even eat biscuits and stuff. Do you know stuff what crumbs come off? Bread. I didn't like crumbs off bread. Or if they did toast, I didn't like all the bits left all over. Daft little things used to really grate on me. Probably why my marriage broke down. But that's another story. It ruled me, Craig. Ruled me. I couldn't even go out. Do you know if we had something planned to go out, I'd have to clean up before we went out. And then bear in mind, I'd pre-cleaned up before we went out. I'd come back and I'd be like, I've got to clean up again. Yeah, no one's been home. Bless you. Bless you. So yeah, Craig, I totally understand what your how life is at home, if that makes sense. I'm not going to say too much, but yeah, it really affected my relationships because I was just a twat. My way or no way. In the end, my wife threw the over at me and went, "You do the fucking lot then." Nice to see you, nice. Nice to see you, nice. Yeah, you can remember that, Kaz. Nice to see you, nice. Yeah, I know, Bill, that's what I was saying here. I see it now from the other side, and I look back and I cringe at myself and what a prick I was. What an absolute piece of shit I was. Couldn't even go like shopping for clothes. I'd have to clean up before I went out shopping, so I would never go out early. Always around dinner time because I know I'd clean the house up. I mean, I bent out four vacuums in under a year. That's not good. That's not good for no relationships. It's How's your babies doing, Cos? I've got a pair of a pistogramma Borellii and a pistogramma Hongsley red rake. Red rake, yeah. So yeah, Craig, lighten up a little. Enjoy your life more. Stop fucking cleaning. Well, no, don't stop cleaning. Just clean what you need to. The rest will get done another day. Start enjoying your life. I know you try. I know it's it. Craig, I had to go get therapy for it, mate. I don't even come close. It's near and impossible. I never thought I'd get out of it, mate. It ruined me. It runs your life. You're taking away probably 8-10 hours a day of your life, and then when you do it as a job, that doesn't help. Long hairs, women's hair. Ugh. Sorry, Belinda. I'll work on him. Give me a year, and you can stop treading on eggshells, love. It's like a manfield, I know. But only that person can do it for themselves, really. Rome wasn't built in a day. Don't push yourself too hard because you can just go backwards. Mine happened over quite a long period. And don't get me wrong, I do clean up now, Craig. But the house don't need it. But you can go to... Oh, don't get me wrong, worktops and all that. Pots get washed, all that stuff. Cat litter trays get changed. Toilet gets cleaned. They're all daily, every other day things. But now we only over the full house probably once a week. It's surprising how many people have got it, you know. I thought you'd got the okay. Or is it just do you still have to go through inspection, like? I don't think you'll have to move ever again, mate. I think the people what actually own the house, no, they've got the money in the bag. You know what I mean? Inspection on Wednesday. Do you know in 9 years, Craig, how we've never had one? I know it is. I know you're in front with it all. If you stay one step ahead, it's always a good thing because you never know in life when you might have an accident, something daft happens. I don't know, and you need that time, that money ahead. It'll be alright, Craig. Trust me, I promise you. And he's a huge dog. No, the dog doesn't do anything wrong. He's a dog. Yeah, I know, Belle. I'm sure if you're both in the real world, or not the real world, the other world, would like things to be very different, but that's not always how things work out. It's like, this is weekend free. There's only my son here, my two daughters. One daughter's done her first full week at uni, so she's at home sleeping it off. And my other daughter I ain't seen for 3 weeks. Kinda makes me feel like a shit dad. We are all our hardest critics. No true words spoken, Kaz. Stop that right there. Now I do my arrow top off. Turn that. Turn that. And then the arrow starts coming out. My next big fight is to lose weight and to get back in some sort of shape because I'm so physically unfit, it's unreal. It will go well for him, trust me. Start having some faith in life, Craig. Start trusting the system a little bit because it'll pay it back. Trust me. Listen to Worldwide. I'm older than you as well, so listen to me. I'm only older than you by November. I'm about 6 weeks older than you. So Craig, I saw light before you saw light. We've all had a battle. We are all survivors. All of us. Oh. And you know what, Craig? If anytime you need to vent off, you know you can message me. And you can, if you're going to talk about fucking cleaning, talk away till you can talk no more, because I'll listen. Because I know how much it can rule you. And I certainly know how much it can affect a relationship. Because, yeah, it did, man. Yeah. I think that's what Craig needs. It'll open, him having that freedom, Belinda, will open many more doors of opportunities. Of course he can. He just needs to listen and relax. I'd say have a Dutch courage, but you don't want to be doing that on you. But you've got that online thing to do, Craig. Yeah, Kaz is a good egg, Craig. She's lived a... I don't know what to say. She's had a hard life at times. Same as me, Bell Arkin. My dad taught me to drive. My dad taught us all to drive at a young age. But my sister drives. And that's it. Oh no, sorry, there's only my sister who's got a licence and she doesn't even use it because she can't get in a car. She has a panic attack. Fucking faggot. Yeah, this is true. It reminds me of me, Belinda, because we're more similar and familiar than you actually think and realise. Yet we're a world apart. So he's really good at Grand Theft Auto. And I can just imagine him doing that. You! Oh, bless. It's kind of cool. Oh, Craig, you're one of a kind, aren't you? No. Fucking hell. No, they're not sick. They ain't sick at all. Oh dear. Get with it, Craig. Yeah, again, that's OCD. OCD is just not about cleaning. Obsessive compulsive disorder can have work in many ways. No, they have horns. Even I know that. And I'm a nobody. I've thought about getting some different plecos myself, but the shit machines. And I don't like messy tanks. My OCD's not left that. My OCD's now here. That's why my tanks are so clean. This is where all my OCD goes now. It's the only room in the house I clean religiously daily. I'll over the floor daily. I polish, clean my glass, inside and out. Nah, well, the world works in mysterious ways, Kaz. And I kind of agree with you. Welcome in, David. Oh, David, I've got to say, I like watching people do unboxings. And I'm very particular how a box is opened, and your skills so far, your knife skills are by far the best. No messing. Pop open. I've seen some can't even work a knife. See what I mean about when watching the way people do things and that. Unboxings, I'm really peculiar. I almost get anxious when someone finds it hard to open a box. And I hope you save that polystyrene box, because that was a good poly box, that. Or styrofoam, whatever you want to call it. You've got box opening skills. No messing, no dilly dally. A quick 1, 2, 3. Mine's not that many, Craig. Mine in totals up to about 2 years. Yeah, it is a very nice size poly box. A good size as well. Not too big. You could have fit like probably three bags in that. I keep all my poly boxes if they're worthy of keeping, because they are cheap. Don't see it like that, Craig. See it as it was God's way of sending you there to learn more about life and skills in life, not just being in prison. You're not just a person in jail, you're still a person. You're not just a number. Jail teaches you many things that life can't teach you. Oh yeah, 100%. But I probably wouldn't use that only for something the best, because I saw it straight away, David. I was like, yeah, he's keeping that. Didn't look like a cheap one to me, but if there was where if they'll probably be one of them where you buy them in mash, they become cheaper, kind of like here. But if I had that size box here, that's the one I would always use. Not too big, not too small. Right where you want it. Love a good box. Yeah, I bet your heart sank then, Craig. Prison time can, like I said, prison time can teach you many things that life itself cannot teach, and you certainly don't learn it in school. That all comes with age. I look back at my 25-year-old self and I think, what a dick. But then I also say to myself, if I wouldn't have been that dick, I wouldn't have learned right from wrong. I'm now old enough to know what's wrong and what's right, you know. Well, it is, isn't it? That's a stretch and a half, that. Right, I need to turn on. Yeah, it does. That's all it is, Keith. I never understood why they teach languages and why not put it into your extra own country and more English, you know what I mean? Because the one thing a lot of people lack in the UK is good grammar. Yeah, you could, but 20 years, someone waiting for you, Craig. Yeah, that's another story, innit? I don't expect anyone to wait 20 years. And if they did, what a person they are. Turn it off. So discus tank done now, I can put the polishing filter on. And there we have it. Polishing filter. See it doing its little whirlwindy thing. Oh, you can't see it. Yeah, but you yourself probably couldn't expect her to wait. It's alright them saying they'll wait, but it's fucking 2 generations of your life. 20 years. And that ain't good for no one. It's a long, long time. 20 whole Christmases, do you know what I mean? It's 20 birthdays, 20 anniversaries. But kudos to anyone what stayed for someone. What a person that person must be. Because I'm sure it's happened, and I'm sure it's happening all over the world. Guardian angel. Nothing to be scared of. We've all got one. Just because we've done wrong in life don't mean we're bad people. Some of the best people in life I now know, it was very bad people. You wouldn't even know it if you met them. We'll tell her to pull her finger out and start cleaning. She can't expect to live there rent-free. See, I'd have been out the house, Craig. I can't handle stuff like that, mate. I'm a right babby. I can't even watch scary movies. Ugh. I cry for my mum. Let's drag some of that sand down. No, it's not crazy at all. I've had things unexpected happen, but I'm not until I physically see, so it's not something I saw, it's something I heard. And there's an old house we lived in, and it was a weird one. It was hard to explain, but in a certain place in our old bathroom when I was married to my ex-wife, you would always smell, do you know, pipe tobacco? You'd always smell it in this certain area, but you'd move to, it was a small bathroom, you'd move to the other side and it wasn't there. And it was always at a certain time of the day. So we did a bit of thingy, in the previous tenant what lived there was a 97-year-old guy what died in the house and he'd like to smoke a pipe. Well, I didn't know what to make of that. I never personally saw anything, it was just, I heard things unexplained, and the smell thing was just weird. It was almost like there was a bubble in that area. That's where it smelled of. There was no. I wasn't smoking at the time. Windows was shut, sealed. You know, bathroom was always clean because I had OCD, so we always had a toilet freshener thing in there. But yeah, it was a smell that shouldn't have been there. But it could go like that. Oh dear. Probably sold in brick dust. How do you know if I'm, well, maybe that's what he's barking at. And that's why he always backs at the windows, because the woman probably went to the window in the house every time, so we'll open the window to think what a beautiful place to live in. Yeah, it's the system. Broken, don't even cut it. What the time like? Or be a shit bag? Oh, right, I got you now, yeah, I see what you mean. Tit for tat. Like they say, it's a dog eat dog world, innit? Hey, bit to that. Oh, laced with fentanyl. Rife that stuff. Does he know, Craig? Years ago it used to be, there was one dealer known to put brick dust in his stuff. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to end the stream now, but as always, much respect for joining me, talking, having good conversation as always, putting on. Catch you soon, Keith. No problem at all. Right, I'll catch you all soon. Craig, Belinda, everybody else, Christine, Kaz. Catch you all soon. Take care, guys. Bye.